Hey everybody, it's Willow from Willow and Mystical. Well, we just done a video on the wonderful super floral botanical of hydrangea and everything that it's good for, especially for divination and increasing your awareness and working on your intuition. It's a beautiful flower, as well as it has so many useful purposes. So I got thinking about it, and I said I was going to sprinkle some in a bowl around where I do the readings at my store to help heighten, the connection to my higher self and the higher conscience. But I'm also thought about it, and as you know, I love to make my little witchy bottles for which I wear as jewelry. So I thought, you know what, this is wonderful. I am going to make a psychic awareness bottle, and I'm going to use crystals and my hydrangea. So I got me a chain, and I also got me a little bottle. Now on the bottle I added just a little, it's a purple and blue mixed bead, and I have this because I want to use it for the spiritual realm, the cosmos. And then I added a wing because that's air, and it's like spirit flowing messages into me. So that's attached to the cork, and this is the part I'll put on the chain, and I just have a little bottle. Now the crystals I want to add to this are, and of course I made my notes, and the crystals I'm using for this is I'm going to be adding, first off, I am going to be adding amethyst. And the amethyst is for the third eye and crown chakra. So I'm just going to add a few of those to my bottle. And then it says, the next one is blue kyanite. And blue kyanite assists us to opening to the unknown, our higher self, divine guidance, and to help us speak our truth. So I'm going to add just a couple of these in here as well. I think these might be a little bit too big to put in there. See if I can find a smaller one. I did. I think I found just one small one that might fit. Where'd it go? Here we go. Will you fit? Yes, so I'm only going to be able to add that one because unfortunately these chips are bigger than what I thought they would be. So, but that's okay. I've got one in there, and it'll harmonize with the other energies when I add the clear quartz. So let me put these back in. And now the next one we're going to add is lapis. And lapis is with it being a stone, a spiritual revolution. It's the best crystal for intuition, and for reaching higher depths of consciousness and getting in touch with your spirit guides. So of course I want to add some lapis. I'm going to add a few of these. I have one that may not fit, but that's okay because all the rest did. And then the next crystal I'm going to add is labradorite. I love labradorite because I love the flashes that you can find in them. And labradorite cleans the arcanish records and assists us in spiritual awakenings. So I'm going to add a few of these. And again, these are some bigger chips, so I don't know exactly what ones will fit in here, but I'm going to try to fit a few. Perfect. There's one that's got a real beautiful flash. Will it fit? Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Goddess, for that. And the next one is your clear quartz. Now, the thing about clear quartz, whenever you add clear quartz to any kind of a witch's bottle, mojo bag, gree-gree, or a poppet, you add crystal quartz to anything. Of course, it's the master healer, but it amplifies all energy, and it harmonizes those energies so they can work together. And that's the reason why clear quartz is one of my favorites. Whenever I see a clear quartz and I can just pick up a few of them, I will. Especially the chipstones, as I'm always making bottles, and just about every bottle I make will have clear quartz in it. to harmonize it. Now the next one I'm going to add is I'm going to add obsidian, black obsidian. And I was really surprised that, you know, a spiritual bottle would ask for black obsidian. But when I Googled the best stones for obsidian, it brought the best stones for psychic awareness, to create a witch's bottle for psychic awareness and for readings and divination, 25 crystals came up from about 3 different sources. But I was surprised that on 2 of the sources, black obsidian appeared. But I guess it does make sense. It works to create an internal balance. It also clears karmic from past lives. It is also a good grounding stone. So I thought, okay, yeah, when you're working in divination, you don't want to go flying off in a hereafter. So I got the black obsidian, and I'm just going. They're also bigger stones, but I'm going to try to add a few here. Looks like they're going to work nicely. So there, I added a few of those in there. And now the last thing I think I do want to add to this, let me see if I can kind of like show you what this is looking like so far with the purples and the blues and the green. You might have to pause it and blow it up a little bit. But it's really a kind of like pretty bottle. The next thing I want to add is I'm going to get down in here because I do want to add some of these beautiful blue petals to this hydrangea. So I'm going to put some of these in here and just push them down in. I think I might use, I can use the stem to help push them down in there. And these are just, they're just so beautiful, you know, and like I said, they're like a super botanical. Has so many beautiful properties that they can be used for. I love to come across new flowers and herbs that, you know, I knew was there, but I never really took time to think about them. And then one day, out of nowhere, I had to take these off of my herb rack because there's some other things I'm wanting to start to hang. And so I thought, I just need to look those up. And when I did, I was so surprised. So now I've got that down in there. I think I'm going to add just a little bit of the green leaf just for coloring. Not much, just some. I so love it. I love this color of green. It all looks so well together. It's just so beautiful, so magical, so mystical. So now I have those in there. Let's see if I can find my cork, and I did. I can add a little bit more green in there that I would like to do. And then I am going to cleanse and charge this. And I'm going to push my cork all the way down. There we go. I might come back and glue that cork a little bit because I do have that pretty full. And then I have a little chain I want to add. Oh wow, that's a big chain, isn't it? That's okay. It's about the size of this one that I wear. It has my amethyst on it. So I'm going to walk this over and kind of like show you this. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'll clean this mess up later. But here you go. Let's see if you can see this. So there is my little spiritual waking bottle. And I hope you make something like this for yourself. I hope you learned about a new botanical you can use as well. Thank you for joining me. Stay forever magical and blessed be.